Hey there mates, welcome to another video. In this video we are gonna talk about a new type of deck. Well, it's not really new, but it's new for me actually. So, I've been finding out about this melffy deck. I don't know, it was kind of weird for me at first. But it works better than I thought it would be. I combined my melffy deck with sea koala. And all the other rescue kitties and stuffs. Alright, so these cards, in the end phase you can special summon them. And then they all got a weird effect. They all got their own effect. If someone, if he just like normal or special summons or any other thingy would happen. Right? Let's have a look at Pony. What Pony does is I can make it so that I can get it to hand and add one level 2 or lower beast monster from my grave to my hand. So this one doesn't actually work. I shouldn't have activated this one. Puppy makes it so that I can special summon one level 2 or lower beast from the deck. So that's pretty good. And Kitty makes it so that I can add another card to my hand. So that also is pretty good. So I made a little bit of a misplay with activated Pony as well. But yes, shit happens. 3 otter. Once per turn I can target one face-up monster I control and it gains 1000 attack. That's just amazing. Especially with combining with it with sea koala, so I can like make someone's attack of my opponent 0. Especially early game, those cards is what I really need right now in the deck. The deck isn't bad at all or anything, but this is something I really need to keep on going. By the way, I will be going over the deck list after this duel. We got melffy hide and seek. The first time each beast monster I control would be destroyed by card effect. Each turn it is not destroyed. You can target 3 monsters in my graveyard with different names and shuffle them all back into the deck. And then draw another card. So that's really good actually. Here's one of the ace cards. Rescue kitty cats. Makes it so that I can send it to the grave. And special summon two level 3 or lower beasts actually from the deck. Which is really good for my extra deck. Because on my extra deck I got a few monsters that I really want to be happening. Activating hide and seek to get some cards back into the deck. I got one field spell actually, which makes all my beast monsters gain 100 attack for each monster in the grave. So that's really freaking good. Hello kitty cat. We got melffy forrest right here. Melffy forrest makes it so that you can detach one material to add a melffy card from the deck to the hand. If one of my melffy monsters return, I can target one face-up monster on my opponent's side and return that card as well. So that's really good. Melffy mummy. Oh, do I love melffy mummy. Melffy mummy has an effect that once per turn, and that's my turn and my opponent's turn, I can add a card as a material from my hand and from the field. And every material it has, it gets another effect. Right now it has already 4 beasts attached to it, so it cannot be destroyed by battle. And I take no damage from battles involving this card. But the 5th one is amazing. When an attack is declared involving this card and an attack position monster, so let's say I face it to Dark Valkyria, I can activate its effect, and then he gets 3300 life points damage. And since it also got 3 and 4 materials, I don't get any damage and the card does not get destroyed. I really feel sometimes that card is just OP. Right now it was about to destroy with Power of Guardian, but ha! We got melffy hide and seek and I was really happy with that shit. He gained more attack. It doesn't do anything. Because it could not be destroyed and I take no damage. It's amazing, I can tell you. Alright, this way I get another melffy cat on the field. Sometimes I just use those as a filler. Almost got destroyed by Treacherous Trap Hole. I was pretty scared of that. But he also had Heavy Storm Duster. Kinda sad for my spell cards, but it's fine. It's fine, we can make that happen. I made it face up defense, because if he was gonna attack it, I cannot negate any attacks right now. There's another synchro card that can, which we will go have a talk about in a little bit. But yeah, I didn't choose to use that card, so that sucks a little bit. Melffy Playhouse. I can detach any number of materials from XYZ beasts. That means from every XYZ beast. I can get so many cards back from my opponent's field into its hand. And my monsters gain 500 attack for each material detached. You're following? So right now I got 6. I got 7 attachments on the field. So I get 3500 attack on all my XYZ monsters. That's pretty insane. Now it's 4k damage on all my XYZ monsters. So now this really bad 500 and 1000 attack now are 5000. And now because I cleared this whole field, he was like, you know what? Fuck this shit, I'm out. So let's go have a look into our decks, man. Alright, so the deck list. I also got the deck list down in the description if you need it. If not, then you can have a look at this. I got melffy rabby. Melffy rabby is just a big filler with high defense. I'm still looking for replacing melffy rabby, but not sure for as of now. I also got uniflora mystical beasts. If all monsters in my graveyard are beast monsters, which is only the monster that we have in our deck, I can special summon one beast monster from my hand or grave, except uniflora mystical. And it cannot attack these turns. So that also makes it so that I can get melffy's synchros faster on the field. Good filler. I got nimble momonga just to get a little bit of more, life points. This just is perfect. If it's destroyed by battle, so if I just put it in defense mode, there's nothing wrong. It gets destroyed. I get 1000 life points. We got koala, we already talked about. 3 other also. Valerifawn, another mystical beast. I can discard 1 card and then target 1 level 2 or lower beast in my grave to special summon it in attack position or face down defense. So that's just fine. Then I use 2 melffy fennies, which has as a special effect to special summon a card from my hand. Any card, so that's fine. We got melffy catty, we already talked about. We got puppy, already talked about. And pony, we already talked about as well. So that's fine. We got rescue cats. Just special summon 2 level 3 or lower beast monsters. So this is amazing. We got rescue rabbit, which cannot be special summoned from the deck. You can banish this card if we control it. And special summon 2 level 4 or lower normal monsters with the same name. That's mainly focusing for melffy rabby. Just for the fillers. It just works. I got this mystical spirit of the forest as well. Because if I take any damage from my opponent's card effect, as some cards really do, I can just special summon this card. Again, for a filler, I'm still looking to replace this one. Because I think I might want to have another beast monster for this one. Just not certain how I should fill it up. I think maybe even with another fenny. Why not? Let's just do that right now. This is better already. We got rescue ferret to shuffle the card back into the deck and special summon monsters from my deck except for rescue summons, whose total levels is equal to 6 to your zones. A link monster points to, and we got only 2 link monsters, but we'll have a look into that in a little bit. I got this mystical beast on the field as well. This mystical beast is also just for special summoning and just filling up my board. As spells, we're going into Rock Sunrise. I can target 1 beast monster in my grave to special summon it in attack. And my opponent loses 200 attack for each beast, plant and winged beast monster in my grave. So this could get pretty out of hand, really, actually. So that's really good. Emergency rescue. So, if my life points is lower than my opponent, so let's say I'm doing really badly, I can reveal 3 monsters with 300 attack and 100 defense from my deck, and my opponent can choose 1 of me to add to my hand. I can shuffle the rest back into my deck and only activate 1 of these cards per turn. And that's just fine. That's totally fine. Whoops, I did not want to do that. We got Closed Forest, that's the field spell we already talked about. Hide and Seek, amazing card. I don't even know why I only use 2 of them. I could better use only 2 tags. You need to get this one ASAP on the field. Might even want to have 3, but I cannot generate right now. So that's a little bit of a downside. I got Horn of the Phantom Beast. Target one beast warrior. It gains an 800 attack. And if the monster destroys an opponent monster by battle, send it to the graveyard, I can draw another card. That's just mainly to make my deck faster. Melffy Playhouse, already talked about that. And also I added in Statue of Anguish Pattern. To special summon that card as an effect monster. Level 7 with a really high defense. I really needed a bigger defense. So I was like, why not add it to my hands, right? Right? Let's get into the extra deck. Into the extra deck I got 3 koala. I still need, I think, a fusion thingy. I know I can use it, I guess. Not sure. Alright, we get into the Melffys. I got Melffy of the Forrest, which only takes me 2 level 2 monsters, which most of the cards are. I can detach one material to add another Melffy back to my hand. Another face-up Melffy I controls to my hand. I can target one face-up monster my opponent controls. This is what we talked about already as well. We got Melffy Mummy. This is, I don't know, this card is just amazing. We got Joyous Melffys. Because what happens is that we can directly attack this turn. If we detach one material. All of my Melffys can. So let's say we got a high attack on all the Melffys by the use of Melffy Playhouse. We can easily OTK him. If needed. This is pretty sick. We got Underclock Taker. Yeah, it's not a really good link monster, but it's something I really wanted to add as well. Because once per turn I can target one face-up monster this card points to, and one face-up monster my opponent controls. And the opponent target loses attack equal to the attack of the target this monster points to. So let's say this one points towards a 5k monster. I'm in. Also got Bolgar Dragon. Just a really good card. Nothing wrong with it. It takes 3 effect monsters. I got loads of effects. This should be fine. Should definitely be fine. So I hope this deck is gonna help you out a little bit. And you learned maybe even a thing or two. And I hope to see you guys next time. See you, mates.